Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I'm going to be doing my video game haul for 2025. I did not get that many games this year. Up until about October, I think I'd only bought one game, so I didn't even have enough to do a haul. But 2026 now, I've got 6 games, 3 Switch games, 2 PS3 games, and a Vita game, so we got a good bit of variety here. So let's get to it. I bought this game pretty early in the year, um, and it was the only new game that I had bought, and that is Farmagia. I like monster collecting games, monster battling games, so this was a brand new one. It had some like farming elements to it. I wanted to give it a try. Um, Character designs and stuff were by Hiro Mishima, who did Fairy Tail, and I really enjoy his art and character designs. So I wanted to pick this up. I didn't even know there was a day one edition when I ordered it, so getting this was a bit of a surprise. I was just expecting the game. Um, so this day one edition came with the game. I don't think there's anything in the case. I lied. There is something in the case. I think it's a map. Came with a little map. That's cool. I didn't even remember that was in there. And then it came with the soundtrack. And then finally it came with an art book. It just has like a lot of the Mishima designs and stuff like that. Pretty cool. These little like weird Japanese games that come out and they're like $40 always have like great little bonus stuff in them. So yeah, that's the first game I bought. It was the only physical game I had bought up until around October. Next, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! The Early Days Collection. This is a game, like, when it was announced, I knew I was going to get it. There's the card it comes with. I love those old Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Boy games and stuff, and this became a must-buy as soon as I learned that it was going to have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that never had English releases. I've only played the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters game on this. I just got it a month ago, maybe. But I'm having a lot of fun with that. I can't wait to go through a lot of the games on here, including some of the ones that I had. Here on the back, it's got a list of all the games that's on it. A lot of games for, I think this was $40 when I bought it. And now my last Switch game. This was a gift. So people I know, relatives and stuff, people that buy Christmas gifts for me, they know I like two things. One of them is Pokemon, and that's how I got a lot of the Switch Pokemon games, even though I wasn't a big fan of them. I just kept getting them as gifts. And the other thing they know I like is One Piece. So I was given One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. I think this is I don't know if it's European or Australian. I don't remember what Peggy is. I don't remember what region that's from. But I was given this as a gift. I've never played one of these games before. Like, I've never played any of the other Pirate Warriors games or like the Zelda Warriors, or I don't even remember what the original series that this is like based on is called. But I've never played any of those before. I played a little bit of this. It's fun. It just suffers from the same thing that a lot of One Piece games are, where it's just go play these moments from the manga and anime and stuff again. So like the first area was Alabasta, and I've played 3 One Piece games now, and I've played through Alabasta in all 3 of them, and I'm kind of tired of it. So that's it for Switch games. Let's do the PS3 games next. The first one is one that I wanted to play when it came out, never got around to it, and that is The Wolf Among Us. The thing that finally pushed me to... Whoops. The thing that finally made me buy this was I played Dispatch recently. I was really in the mood for like a Telltale style game like that, and I really enjoyed Dispatch. I enjoyed the release, like the weekly release of it, and I had a lot of fun, and it made me want to go check out some of the ones that I missed, because I only ever played the first season of The Walking Dead. I've always wanted to try The Wolf Among Us. I saw this on eBay for really cheap, So I picked it up. And now my other PS3 game, this is like a weird Japanese one that I bought kind of on a whim, and that is Magikoi, what is it, Magikoi R? This is a visual novel I have played. It's my favorite visual novel. I haven't played a whole lot of visual novels, but I really enjoyed this one. And I don't even remember when I saw this had a PS3 release, but I saw it and then I looked it up on eBay and this was like $20. The copy I got is a little banged up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in my camera, but like right here, you see there's a tear in the paper. There was a whole crack in the plastic of the case on this. So I just switched it to another case from like a game that I didn't care about. So that's very cool. And my last one is another game that I kind of bought on a whim, and that is Zero Time Dilemma for the PlayStation Vita. I have Virtue's Last Reward. I got that shortly after getting my Vita. And then I just never got around to this game. Like, I don't even think I knew this game existed until like a few years after it released. And I was looking on eBay. I was just adding a bunch of stuff to my watch list. And I found this at auction for like $20. I thought it was a good deal, so I put it on my watch list, and then I forgot about it. And then the auction ended, and nobody had bid on it, so the seller relisted it. And so I'm like, all right, if nobody's going to bid on it, I'll put in the minimum bid and see what happens. And I got this for like $20. So that's pretty cool. And that's it. That's all the games that I've bought this year. Not a whole lot. A good, like, a weird variety, though. Some recent stuff, some old stuff, a collection of some really old stuff. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.